2024. We hope that you all are enjoying all the sessions, the discussion sessions, the various panel discussions being happening as a part of ATL Tinkerpreneur 2024. So we are at the midpoint of our journey in the Tinkerpreneur journey. Hope we have started to identify what problem statement you'll be working on for Tinkerpreneur and already started to build your own project. So in the earlier weeks, we tried to learn about how to create a digital product and how to refine it in the last session by Aditri. So this week we have a very exciting session by our very own Tinker Champ, Shaurya Karmakar from Vivek High School, Chandigarh. So Shaurya will be teaching you how to actually create a business model canvas. So whenever you create a product, it's very much essential to create a business model canvas in order to understand everything related to business. So it helps you actually create an outline of what kind of activities you'll be preparing, you'll be doing throughout the course of time. Very important session to reveal with respect to Tinkerpreneur, very important junction. And yes, we are here today on a Thursday evening. So hope you'll be enjoying it. So I'll introduce our Tinker Champ for today and a mentor for today, Shaurya Karmakar. Shaurya, over to you.
Good evening, everyone. So in this session, we'll be learning how to create a business model. Okay. We, the Tinker Champs from all over the country, are collaborating to host the Tinkerpreneur 2024 Handhold Me session. Tinker Champs is a student-driven and mentor-assisted program for ATL students that aims to develop 21st century skills and leadership qualities among the Tinkerers. Tinker Champs with self-driven motivation are promoting a culture of innovation, tinkering, and entrepreneurship to create impactful initiatives. All right, I am Shaurya Kirmakar. I am a student of class 11th. I had co-founded My Venti. My venture was in the top 100 teams of Tinkerpreneur 2020 to 21. The aim of this venture is to promote paperless e-invitations using augmented reality. I had taken initiative in the ATL Marathon 2022 to 23 to curb the issue related to hygiene and skin disease of the garbage collectors by engineering a prototype on waste bin dehydrator. I had also secured third prize in Sweden-India Nobel Memorial 2021 Challenge. I hope this journey proves to be of immense learning and success to all. And yes, that is my photo, please don't laugh. Alright, a small recap. By now, you all must have ideated and built your product. Most of you are in the process of refining your digital product. Some questions which may strike your mind are, what's next? Or, how will I take my product to the market and sell it to customers? For this, you need a good plan. This plan should help you identify what will you do as part of your business, who your customers are, where to find them, how to sell your product to them, how will you make money, what benefits will your customers get from using your product. Once you have a good plan, it becomes easy to start your business, sell your products, and make money while still studying in school. In this session, you'll be learning all about how to create this plan by understanding the concept of business model. In today's session, we learn about what is a business model, what is the need or importance of a business model, creating a business model, what is a business model canvas, the 9 sections of business model canvas, and various types of revenue models. Alright, so let's start with the basic question. What is a business model? We can call it a map that helps a company know what it needs to do to be successful. Think of a business model as a blueprint or a plan for how a company operates. It's like a recipe for a cake, showing all the ingredients that are the resources and steps needed to bake the cake are the activities. These activities help to create the finished product. The finished product is a business. Now, let's talk about the importance of a business model. A business model is important because it helps us to understand the target market. That means knowing exactly who your customers are. This will help you to focus your efforts on meeting the needs of your customers. It means you don't waste time and energy trying to sell to everyone, just the people who are most likely to buy from you. Financial stability. It ensures that the company understands how much money will they need to operate and how much will they earn. This helps the company to run smoothly without running out of money. Preparation of the strategy. Planning on how to achieve business goals becomes simpler. A clear business model guides the company on what actions to take and in what direction to move. Lastly, it helps in anticipating competition. Knowing your business model helps you see what other businesses might do if they also want to sell the same product as yours. This way, you can be ready to adjust and improve your own business to stay ahead of them. I'll make it simple for all with an example and also explain the terms used in a business model. Think of it this way. Let's say you want to start a lemonade stand. These are the things you'll have to worry about. You'll have to think about who your customers are. For example, your customers could be thirsty people passing by on a hot day. They can be your neighbors, friends, walkers. What will your value proposition be? That means, why will people buy your lemonade? Here, you'll need to understand what makes your lemonade special so that people would choose to buy it. Maybe your lemonade is made from fresh organic lemons and has a special ingredient, or you also offer low sugar lemonade. Next is channels. This means how do we reach our customers? Here, you'll need to decide how will you be selling your lemonade. You might need to think of the best place to set up your stand to reach maximum customers, like at a busy park where lots of people go. Also, a Facebook group can help your lemonade stand by connecting with local customers and creating a buzz about your stand, allowing you to post updates. Let's identify the key activities. This means what do you need to do to run your stand? This will include making and selling lemonade, getting fresh ice, and advertising in the neighborhood. The cost structure. This means what will it cost to run the stand? Here we'll need to buy lemons, sugar, cups, and flyers for advertising. Let's once again understand the plan or a simple business model for the lemonade stand. What are you selling? Lemonade. Who are your customers? Those who are walking or visiting the park. How will you sell it? This will be channel. By setting up a stand near a park during summers when people are thirsty. How much will you charge? Maybe about 50 rupees per cup. What do you need to do? You'll need to arrange for lemons, sugar, water, cups, a pitcher, a table, and some decorations. How much will it cost you? Here we'll need to calculate the cost of lemons, sugar, cups, and your time and efforts. How will you make a profit? This question helps to identify the revenue, that is, the total money earned from selling lemonade to customers. You need to think about how you'll treat your customers. You could smile and be friendly, giving them a great experience. You'll also need to plan what you will require to run your lemonade stand. This includes making the lemonade, setting up the stand, serving customers, and keeping everything clean. You can think of including a team that can help your lemonade stand to be successful. By understanding this plan, you're more likely to successfully run your lemonade stand and maybe even expand it into a mini business empire. I hope you all have had better understanding about what is a business model and why is it important. Now, let's talk about the different elements that are involved in creating a successful business model. The first is costs. Costs are all the things you have to spend your money on to run your business. For your lemonade stand, costs might include buying lemons, sugar, cups, and maybe even paying someone to buy you. Competencies. These are the special skills and strengths that a business has. For example, if you have a lemonade stand, your competencies might be making delicious lemonade, being friendly with customers, and knowing a good spot to set up shop. Products. Products are the things you sell. In the case of your lemonade stand, your product is the lemonade. Distribution. Distribution is how your products get to your customers. For your lemonade stand, distribution is giving the cup of lemonade directly to the person who buys it. Bigger businesses might sell products online or deliver them to stores. Services. Services are things you do for other people in exchange for money. If you walk dogs or tutor someone, you're providing a service. Services might not be physical things you can touch, but they're still valuable. Customers. Customers are the people who buy your products or use your services. For your lemonade stand, customers are the kids and adults who come to buy a lemonade. Revenue. Revenue is the money you make from selling your products or services. If you sell a cup of lemonade for 50 rupees, 50 rupees will be your revenue. It's all the money that comes into the business from customers. Lastly, we have maintenance. Maintenance is about keeping everything in good working order. For lemonade stand, maintenance might be cleaning your stand and making sure you have enough supplies. The next step is to identify the four important questions to answer before choosing a business model. This will help us to summarize what you all have learned so far. The first question that you should think of is, who are my customers? For this, you'll need to research your audience. That is, to understand who will buy your product and then find out the market size. That is, to figure out how many people might be interested in your product. Next question to ask is, what's the domain of my business? For this, you'll need to decide what type of business you'll be in. Will it be related to technology, food, fashion, or something else? The third question should be, how is my business different from the competitors? This is important as it will help you to identify what makes your business special. Why should people choose you over others? Lastly, what value do you bring to your customers? Benefits to customers. Think about how your product or service makes life better for your customers. Does it save them time or money? This question will also help you to ensure what you offer is of good quality and gives your customers a great experience. By learning about these four questions, I hope you all have a clarity, as these questions will come handy when you create a business model for your product. Now, let's move on to the next step, that is to understand what is a business model canvas. Alright, so imagine you have an idea for a great business and you want to plan it out. A business model canvas is like a super simple map, or we can call it an organizational tool that helps you see your whole business on one page. It has 9 parts. Business model canvas is like a big sheet divided into 9 blocks, and each section represents a part of the business. First, I'll be explaining each term used in the business model canvas, and then later I'll discuss each section in detail. So, the first part is customer segments. This section is about knowing who will buy your product. Here you can think about different groups of people who might be interested in your product. Value proposition. This section is about figuring out what makes your business special and why should people buy your product or service. Channels. This section is about how will you reach your customers. Will you sell online, in a store, or somewhere else? Customer relationships. How will you interact with your customers? Will you provide personal help, use a website, or another way? Revenue. This section is all about how will you make money. Will people buy your product once or will they pay regularly? Key resources. What do you need to do to make your business work? This section is about the things you need to make your business work, like money, people, tools, or technology. Key activities. What are the important things you need to do to run your business every day, like producing your product or marketing it? Key partners. This area is about who can help you. Are there friends, other companies that can support you in order to make your business better or to help you reach more customers? Lastly, we have cost structure. What will it cost to run your business? This section is about the money you spend to run your business, like rent, salaries, or materials. Now, let's discuss each section of the business model canvas in detail. Who are customers? Customers are the people who buy products or use services from a business. They are the ones who decide if they want to spend their money on something. Customers can be individuals like you or your family, or they can be other businesses as well. For example, let's say you have a bakery. Your customers are the ones who enjoy eating the delicious bakery treats you make. They would be the people who come to your bakery to buy breads, cakes, and pastries. If it's a digital product like a school language learning app, then our customers would include college and school students or career oriented professionals who are keen on learning a new language. Now, let's understand what is a customer segment. In a business, not everyone is your customer. Customer segments are the groups of people a business aims to reach and serve. By identifying customer segments, a company can tailor its products, services, and marketing to meet the specific needs of each group. Here, think of a lemonade stand. Not everyone passing by will want lemonade. Your customer segments might include thirsty children coming home from school, joggers needing refreshments. Each group has its own needs and preferences. These different groups with their specific preferences are called customer segments. Customer segments can be divided into four parts. The first type is geographical. Geographical customer segmentation involves dividing customers into groups based on their geographical location, that is, where they live. For example, a surfboard company will target people living near beaches and not those living in mountainous areas. Similarly, for a digital product like a fitness app, users living in urban areas would use this fitness app to find local gym classes, whereas individuals from different companies, from different countries, will use this app for home workouts. The second type is demographic. This is a way of dividing customers into groups based on demographic characteristics such as age, gender, income, education, occupation, and more. For example, imagine a local bakery finds out that most of their customers are high school students aged 14 to 18 who come in after school to buy snacks like cookies. These high school students form a specific demographic segment for the bakery because they have similar needs and preferences. A fitness app will be used by teenagers for sports training routines. Women may look for yoga sessions, and higher income individuals may subscribe for the premium features of the app to avail one to one virtual personal training sessions. The third type is behavioral. This segmentation is based on customer behavior, usage patterns, and brand loyalty. This includes the rate of usage by the customers. There may be regular customers who visit a store every week, occasional customers, and infrequent customers who visit very rarely. Like some visit the coffee shop Starbucks every morning, others may visit it sometimes or rarely. A fitness app like CultFit may have frequent users for daily workout, occasional or rare users. Lastly, we have psychographic. This is a way of dividing customers based on their attitudes, interests, values, and lifestyle choices. Here, you need to understand the motivations and psychological characteristics of individuals. For example, people who are health and wellness conscious engage in activities like yoga, fitness classes, and value a healthy lifestyle. These types of customers will prefer not only buying organic food, but will also prefer using a fitness app for nutrition plans and workouts. By understanding these segments, you can understand what your customers want. I hope this brings more clarity to all. Now, let's talk about who are business partners. Business partners are individuals or companies that you enter into a formal agreement with to help and make your business successful. They work together to contribute resources, expertise, and capital to achieve common business goals and share in the profits and losses of the partnership. Think of them like teammates in a game. Few types of business partners may be vendors, suppliers, or distributors. Do you know? Do you know why vendors play a crucial role by providing the necessary products? Let's understand how. Vendors are individuals or companies that sell goods or services to other businesses or consumers. The different types of vendors are: firstly, product vendors. These vendors supply physical goods or products to businesses or individuals. Let's try to understand in a simpler way. For example, let's say you have a lemonade business. The product vendors will provide the main things you need to make your lemonade. One vendor might give you lemons, another might provide sugar, and someone else might supply cups. These are your product vendors. Then we have service vendors. Service vendors help with services. Maybe one helps you design a cool sign for your stand, or another cleans up after you're done for the day. They don't give physical products, but their help is extremely important. Software vendors. These vendors develop and sell software applications or programs to businesses or individuals for various purposes. Software vendors provide digital tools. Imagine you have an online store where people can order lemonade or use an app to keep track of your sales. The people or companies that provide these apps or digital tools are software vendors. Equipment vendors. Equipment vendors supply machinery, tools, or equipment needed for specific industries. For your lemonade stand, you might need a table, a pitcher, and some chairs. Chairs. Software as a service vendors. These vendors provide software applications through a subscription model. Instead of buying the software once, you use it over the internet and usually pay a monthly fee. Users don't need to install or maintain the software. It's like renting a useful tool. For example, if you use an app to track your sales or to create newsletters about your lemonade flavors, you might be using software as a service. These vendors make sure the app works perfectly and they take care of all the updates and maintenance issues for you. To summarize, we can say that vendors help in running the business smoothly by providing products, services, equipment, or software. Now, let's talk about who are suppliers. Like vendors, suppliers too are your key partners. Suppliers help you perform your key activities and deliver value to your customers. Suppliers can include raw material suppliers. These suppliers provide the basic materials needed for manufacturing processes. Imagine you're baking a cake. Raw material suppliers are like the shops where you buy flour, sugar, and eggs. These suppliers provide the basic ingredients or raw materials that a business needs to create its products. Component suppliers. Component suppliers provide specific parts or components that are used in the assembly or production of a final product. For example, a car manufacturer needs tires, engines, and seats from various component suppliers to build a complete car. Service suppliers. Service suppliers offer specialized services to businesses or individuals. Service suppliers are like the tutors who help you study or the mechanics who fix your bike. Equipment suppliers. Equipment suppliers provide machinery, tools, or equipment necessary for specific industries or activities. For example, a bakery needs ovens and mixers, which they get from equipment suppliers. Distributors. Distributors connect manufacturers or suppliers with retailers or customers. For example, if a toy company makes a popular figure, they might not sell directly to you. Instead, they sell to a distributor who then delivers the toys to different stores. So, they're like middlemen between the company and the stores. Service contractors. Service contractors are suppliers who offer specialized skills or labor to perform specific tasks or projects. For example, you might hire a DJ for a party or a coach for a sports team. All these suppliers play critical roles in a business model. I hope this helps you understand the different types of suppliers and how they fit into business model. Further, it's important to understand what do we mean by business activities. Business activities are the various actions and processes that a company engages in to operate, produce goods or services, and generate revenue. They can be broadly categorized into three main types. Operational activities. Think of operational activities as the everyday tasks a company does to make its products or provide its services. Here are some examples. If a company is making products like chocolate, the operational activities would include mixing ingredients, shaping the chocolate, packaging it, etc. Secondly, we have financial activities. These activities focus on managing the financial resources of a company. For example, raising money. This could be through loans, like borrowing money from a bank, or investing money, deciding whether to spend money on new equipment or a new building. This also includes handling profits and expenses, like paying bills, salaries, and buying materials needed for the business. The administrative activities are all about the planning, organizing, and supervising tasks of the business. For example, activities like hiring or training of the office employees. For digital product like a fitness app, let's identify the key activities that will be crucial for its functioning. Content creation. This will include developing workout plans, tutorials, and nutritional advice. Tracking and analytics. Providing users with data on their progress and performance. Partnerships. Collaborating with fitness experts and influencers to create content and promotions. I'd like to highlight the key activities of physical products revolves around manufacturing and management, whereas digital product focuses on software development, maintenance, and data analysis. Now, let's talk about value proposition. A value proposition is basically a promise or a reason why someone should pick your product or service over others. This is what makes your product special. It's what makes a customer say, "Wow, that sounds great. I need that." Imagine an ice cream shop. There are many around. So, why would you choose this one? You would do so because of the unique flavors they have, like dragon fruit or passion fruit. These unique flavors are their value proposition. Their ice creams taste really good. They let you create your own toppings from the toppings bar. All this adds great experience, fun, and value. Likewise, for a digital product like a language learning app, it can offer value by providing interactive, easy to use lessons that can be customized to the user's space. Value proposition is important because it helps a business to stand out from the competitors. I hope you all have understood the few sections of the BMC discussed so far. Now let's discuss the remaining sections. Customer relationships. Imagine you have a lemonade stand in front of a park. Think about the people who come to buy your lemonade. They are your customers. Now, how you interact and communicate with them to make sure they come back to buy more lemonade is what we call customer relationships. In a language learning app, chat support, personalized progress, tracking of the customer, feedback, and digital community forums can help in establishing customer relationships. Alright, but what are customer relationships? Customer relationships are all the ways that a company adopts to interact with its customers. Your goal is to make the customers happy and wanting to come back again. Why do customer relationships matter? Customer relationships matter as it helps to increase sales. Satisfied customers will tell others about your product and it brings loyalty. That means customers will keep coming back to you. Now let's talk about how. How do we build good customer relationships? Communication is important. Be friendly and pay attention to what your customers have to say. Be helpful to them and ask for feedback. Stay in touch with your customers. Always make sure to maintain quality. Moving on to the next important section of the BMC, key resources. Key resources are essential for your business. Let's break down what key resources are in the business model canvas. First one is tools or physical resources. These are tools you can touch and use. For example, in a sports shop, physical resources could be things like the sports equipments, like bikes, rackets, and cash registers used to run the shop. Next is human resources. These are the people needed for the business. In a sports shop example, this would include the employees who help customers, the manager who runs the store, and the supplier who delivers the sports gear. Then we have intellectual resource or knowledge. These are non-physical but super important. It's about the knowledge and ideas that give your business an edge. This includes your store's unique way of selling products that people like. The fourth one is financial resources or money. This, this includes any funds needed to start, run, and grow the business. It could include loans, investments, or cash reserves. For example, you need some business to start and keep your lemonade stand going. This would include buying lemons, sugar, and other supplies, and pay your helpers a small amount. Similarly, for language learning app, The key resources would include skilled language teachers to create content, software developers for app development and maintenance, marketing team to promote the app. Alright, I hope you all have understood the importance of key activities. We also need to plan how to sell our products. This is where sales channels come into play. Let's discuss some common sales channels. Online marketplace. An online marketplace is like a big digital shopping mall. Think of websites like eBay, Flipkart, or Amazon. Here, lots of different sellers can set up their own shops, and customers can browse through many options all in one place. Affiliate networks. Imagine you have a friend who loves telling people about new products. An affiliate network is a similar kind of network but online. People join this network to promote a company's products. When somebody buys a product through their recommendation, they get a small commission or reward. This way, the promoter earns extra money. E-commerce sites. An e-commerce site is a business's own online store, like a digital version of a real-world shop. Think of websites like Nike.com, where the company sells us products directly to customers. Social medias. Platforms like Instagram and Facebook can also be great places for businesses to sell their products. By using these different sales channels, businesses can reach more people and sell more products. For example, a language learning app will reach the customers through following channels: mobile app stores like Google Play, social media for advertising and collaborations with schools and universities. Next, let's discuss about the cost structure or pricing strategy. Cost structure is to figure out all the costs needed to run your business. Pricing strategy should be aligned with the cost structure. A good pricing strategy makes sure you cover costs and make money. Let's discuss how to set up a good pricing strategy with an example. I'm sure most of us have a favorite band or singer. So, imagine your favorite band or singer is having a concert. When you go to buy tickets, you'll notice different prices for different people. Kids might pay less, adults might pay more, and there might be special rates for institutions. Most of you may think, why different prices? This idea of charging different prices for different groups is a big part of what's called the cost structure. So let's discuss the different cost structures. For individuals like you and me, businesses might charge a regular price. This is the standard ticket price for anyone who wants to attend the concert. Business or company tickets. Sometimes businesses buy tickets in bulk. Let's say a company wants to buy tickets for all its employees. The band might offer them a discount. Schools and colleges. Just like businesses, schools or colleges might buy tickets for events or for the entire school or class, which would be cheaper than buying each ticket separately. Why do we need this kind of pricing strategy? Firstly, fairness. Different groups have different abilities to pay, and bulk buying in a way helps to sell lots of tickets at once. So, the cost structure section lets the business figure out the best way to set up prices for different stratas. Here's a sample pricing strategy for online math tutoring. A single section is 500 rupees per hour. 5 session package, which could be 1250 rupees or 250 rupees per session. A monthly subscription, 2000 rupees per month for 2 sessions per week. Ensure the value you provide aligns with your pricing. Moving on to the last section of the BMC, revenue streams. I'll break down these revenue models with examples that are simple to understand. The first one is advertising model. What is advertisement model? This is when companies earn money by displaying ads to users. For example, Google and Facebook. When you use Google search or Facebook, you'll see ads. Companies pay Google and Facebook to show these ads, hoping you'll click on them and maybe buy something from their website. The next one is rental model. Here companies make money by renting out something they own. You all must have heard of Ola or Uber. When you book a ride using Ola or Uber, you pay the rent for using a car and a driver for a short while. The third one is franchisee model. When a parent company allows others to open their business and run at new locations. For example, McDonald's and Domino's Pizza. McDonald's and Domino's Pizza let people open their own restaurants under their name. These new owners pay a fee and share a part of their earnings with the parent company. The next is brokerage model. When companies earn money by connecting the buyers and sellers or renters and property owners. The best example is Airbnb and eBay. Airbnb helps people find places to stay, like homes or apartments, and takes a small fee from each booking. Similarly, we have eBay that connects buyers and sellers and takes a small fee from each sale while providing their platform. Pay as you go model. When users only pay for what they use. For example, Spotify. Spotify is an app where you can listen to some music for free with ads, but you'll need to pay extra if you want extra features. Next is freemium model. When companies offer basic services for free and charge for premium features. For example, YouTube and Google Drive. We all use the basic services for free. YouTube lets you watch videos for free, but charges for premium. Google Drive offers free storage up to a limit, but you pay for extra space. What is subscription model? When users pay a regular fee to access services. For example, with Netflix or Disney Plus, you pay a monthly fee to watch as many shows and movies as you want. Lastly, we have bundle model. How many of you prefer buying at discounted rates? When a company sells packages of products or services together at a discounted price, we call it a bundle model. This is like when you buy a meal combo at a fast food restaurant. For example, at KFC, you get a burger, fries, and a drink together for a cheaper price than buying each item separately. Another example is Microsoft Office 365. You pay one price to get a package of different products or services. You get Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and more. I hope you all have understood each of these revenue models. Today, we are going to learn how to fill out a business model canvas using a digital product titled The Tales of the Wild Warriors. Before we begin, let me give you a quick glance of the ebook. The ebook offers two compelling short stories set in the wild. Readers will journey with Amber, a tiger trapped in the sci-fi year of 2050, and George, a resilient Indian ringneck parakeet striving to survive with his family amidst nature's challenges and human coexistence. Both tales highlight the greater spirit to face adversities and urge readers to think about the importance of preserving and conserving the wilderness. Now, let's dive into each section of the BMC together. I'll be asking you questions, so feel free to use the chat box to reply. Let's make this fun and interactive. Do you have any ideas on where should we begin? I think it's important. Right. You've raised your hand, sir.
Yeah, would just request all the students who are there online to kindly take a screenshot of it also. So this is very useful. So kindly take a screenshot of it so that you can refer to it later. Yeah, thanks, Sharik. Go on.
All right. Right. So I think it's important to start with the value proposition first. We need to define what problem we are solving and how our product or service will provide value to our customers. So, what should be the value proposition for my ebook? I request viewers to respond in the chat box. Alright, the ebook provides the following value propositions: educational content on environmental issues, engaging storytelling, interactive elements for learning. The vibrant illustration on each page brings the characters to life, and the content has an age appropriate language. Good, I can see some responses coming. Remember, each value proposition caters to the requirements of a specific customer segment. Now, let's understand my customer segments. Who do you think would be interested in reading this ebook? Who are our primary readers? Share your thoughts in chat. Alright, I can see some responses coming. So, Our customers could be young readers or environmental enthusiasts aged 8 to 16, teachers and parents who care about environmental education. Great job, viewers. It would make sense if we discuss customer relationships as well. This segment is about how you treat and interact with the customers. This will determine your relationship with them. How do you think we should interact? Share your ideas in chat. I think the best way to establish customer relationship would be by encouraging reader feedback and reviews. I can create an online community where the readers can discuss the ebook, host webinars, and provide blogs to establish relationships. Next, we need to think about sales channels. How can we reach our customers? Where would they be likely to find and buy this ebook? Let's hear your responses in chat. We can think of several online channels that would work well. We could have an online store where customers can sign up and download the ebooks directly from our online store. And online platforms such as Amazon Kindle Store and Apple Books are great options to reach our customers. I can see some great responses in chat. Launching the ebook on Amazon is also a great idea. Now let's talk about revenue streams. How can my ebook generate money? We all need to figure out how the ebook will generate money. What revenue stream should we consider? Share your ideas in chat. We can sell the ebooks online or offer subscriptions. I think several revenue models can be helpful, such as subscription plans or even advertising partnerships. In subscription model, to gain access to the complete ebook available online, the customers will need to subscribe. Advertisement model will also help in generating revenue. When I have an online store for my brand, I can certainly get into partnerships with companies like Camel or those who run hobby classes. They can post their advertisement on my online store. We can also use freemium revenue model. Freemium revenue model will not only attract the customers by providing them with the free limited version of the ebook. If the readers get hooked, they can also purchase the ebook. The bundled revenue model is also a great idea. Instead of selling a single ebook, I can create special package deal where my customers can buy the ebook along with multiple things like coloring books, fun fact cards, coupons of hobby classes. This will be a win-win situation for both the customer and my product. This way, customers can get more value by purchasing multiple items at once. Moving on to key resources. What resources do you think we need to create and promote the ebook? This could be anything from software to people. Post your ideas in chat. As the product is an ebook, the key resources would include tools such as editing and designing software. What about key activities? What are the core activities I'll need to take to make my ebook a success? What activities do you think I should focus on? I'm waiting for your responses. Key activities would include writing and editing my ebook, then formatting and designing the cover page and layout, followed by publishing it digitally, then marketing and promoting it. I'll be required to maintain the online store and create blogs to engage the readers. Alright, now let's move on to key partnerships. Can you think of any key partnerships that might help my ebook grow? Type your answers in chat. I can collaborate with digital publishing platforms such as Amazon Kindle and schools to promote my ebook. A partnership with environmental organizations and bloggers will be good for endorsing of my ebook. I can see some great suggestions coming in the chat box. Lastly, we need to consider the cost structure involved in running this ebook project. What expenses do we need to account for? Please participate and type your responses. I'll have costs associated with ebook editing and proofreading, marketing, advertising, online store maintenance, access digital publishing software. I think you have made some great progress. Thank you everyone for your fantastic input. Alright, that covers all the 9 sections of the business model canvas for a digital product. What if you have a digital service instead of a product? It's similar. For clarity, let's break down the business model canvas into simple steps for digital service. Let's take online math tutoring for CBSE curriculum from grade 6 to 12th. Each section will be easier since we've already discussed. For customer segments, for value proposition, we can offer personalized math tutoring tailored to CBSE curriculum, provide interactive lessons and practice tests, ensure experienced and qualified tutors, allow flexible learning schedules, include doubt clearing sessions and regular assessments. For customer segments, we can include all the CBSE students from class 6 to 12th, their parents, as they are the decision makers. We can consider schools that might recommend this service. Channels. Promote through social media. Have a dedicated website with an easy sign up. Use educational forums and blogs. Partner with schools for recommendations. Customer relationships. Provide excellent customer service through chat and email support. Regular updates and feedback sessions with parents. Offer a demo class. Create a community forum for students. Revenue streams. How will you make money? Charge subscription fees, offer package deal or per session payment options. Key resources. Qualified math tutors, a strong technology platform for online classes, study materials and practice question banks. Customer support team. Key activities. Creating and updating content according to the curriculum. Conducting online interactive classes and assessments. Marketing and promoting the service. Providing technical support for the platform. Key partnerships. Collaborate with schools for student referrals. Partner with the educational material providers. Use technology providers for seamless online platform. Hiring skilled tutors. Lastly, cost structure. What will it cost to run your digital service? Salaries for tutors and staff. Website app development for maintenance costs. Marketing and advertising expenses. Subscription to online stores and platforms. Example, video conferencing. By following these steps, you can easily fill out a business model canvas for digital service. Thank you viewers for your involvement. I'm happy we all nailed the 9 elements of the BMC. When you all visit the module, develop a business model, you will find a few fun-filled activities like a comic series that focuses on entrepreneurship. Then we have a puzzle on business model. Try solving it. This will bring clarity and familiarity with the terminologies and business jargons used in a business model. View the flashcards for a better understanding on the business model. For easy access to all these activities, you scan the QR code. To complete this model, you'll need to submit the following assignments. Fill the business model canvas template with your online business. You can scan the QR code to download the business model canvas template. Then build a website to reach your customers. Lastly, create an innovative business card for your business. This is the business model template you'll need to fill for your business. This is a sample of a business card. It's creative, colorful, and contains all the important information. Thank you everyone for your valuable attention. Wishing you all good luck for your business ventures. I would hand over to Suman sir for the questions.
Awesome. Thanks a lot, Shaurya, for this exciting session. I think we can unshare the screen now so that the viewers can see us.
All right.
Yeah, it was a great session, Shaurya. Like I personally got to learn a lot about the business model canvas, the various aspects of it. The 2 examples that you used were excellent. And plus, I would recommend all the students to go through the comic books, to go through the puzzles, to go through the review cards. So it will help the flashcards for review also. Like it will help you a lot to get a deeper understanding of the subject as well as actually complete your assignments and in a better way. So do go for it. This video will be available on YouTube throughout. So if you want to come back and watch Shaurya's session again, you can just come over it. So we have a few questions, Shaurya, from the viewers who are watching this session. So I'll just go and I'll just ask them one by one. So one of the questions says that, like, while preparing the business model canvas, how detailed should we put the information? Like, how much detail should be there in each section?
Okay, that's a good question. Um, the business model canvas is meant to be concise. You should capture core components of your business model clearly. The level of detail should allow you to see the big picture while being specific enough to guide strategic decisions.
Awesome. Thanks a lot, Shaurya. I think that answers the question. Uh, one more question is that, like, there might be some pitfalls while creating or problems while creating the first, like actually the first version of the business model canvas. What are some, like, if you can suggest, and some mitigation measures?
Common pitfalls can include maybe overcomplicating the canvas, not
Mhm.
validating assumptions with real world data, and failing to update the model as new information comes. Regularly
Excellent.
testing and refining your business model canvas is crucial for its success.
Awesome. Just to add to it, try to keep it simple. Try to keep it as simple as possible so that whoever is reading or whoever is going through the business model canvas, because BMC generally consists a lot of information. We might have seen in the previous examples, like there is a lot of text inside that BMC. So you need to know how to put it in a very concise way and keep it very, very simple in order to make it a very good one. So the third question that we have is that, like, how does the business model canvas accommodate changes in a rapidly evolving market? So there are
Okay,
startups, there is AI nowadays. So what
that's
can
a interesting question. The model canvas is meant to be flexible. By regularly revisiting and updating key components such as value propositions, customer segments, and revenue streams, you can adapt to the changing market conditions swiftly.
yeah, and bring a touch of the new technologies that are being used into it, so it will be very useful. And yeah, last question if we have time, Shaurya.
Right.
Okay, so the last question says that, like, what are the most important things to include in the value proposition section?
Okay.
And some examples, if you can just give
All
it.
right. Okay. Some important. Okay. In the value proposition section, you can include unique features or benefits that make your product or service attractive to your customer segments. You can highlight what problem it solves and what needs it satisfies, and why it's better than competitors' offerings. You should make sure it clearly explains how it adds value to the customer's lives or businesses. And for some examples, I think I had previously mentioned an example for an ice cream store where the value propositions were the ice cream tastes really good. You can choose customized toppings. So
Can
that
I add
is
to
one
it?
example.
Can I add to it?
Sure, why not?
Or it can be completely made out of milk, which is a value proposition that
Right,
Amul is telling nowadays, that it is completely based on milk. There is no vegetable oil used. Another value proposition is a natural ice creams brand you might have seen in many cities.
right,
Natural ice cream says that it's completely natural. You actually taste a coconut in the tender coconut ice cream. You actually taste a sitafal in the sitafal ice cream. So those are the kind of value propositions. It should be easily understandable to the common man, as well as it should actually create some value in their lives.
right,
So yeah, thanks a lot, Shaurya. So I think with this, we are coming towards the end of the session. So we thank all the viewers, all the mentors, all the teachers, all the students who have joined today for this exciting session. We hope that has been very useful for you. It has been personally very, very useful for me, and I enjoyed it a lot. I hope you all have done it too. So now towards the end, like, Shaurya, if you want to share any tips for them, any closing notes, please.
right. Before I end this session, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to AIM, Suman sir, and Kiran sir for providing an opportunity and guiding me to conduct this mentoring session. Thank you for joining today's session on creating business models. I hope you found this session valuable and are now ready to apply these concepts to your own ventures. Remember, a solid business model is the foundation. Keep innovating, stay adaptable, and most importantly, maintain a customer centric approach. Wishing you guys all the best in your entrepreneurial journey. Thank you. That's it from my end.
Great. So you've heard it from the Tinker champ, Shaurya Karmakar. Thanks a lot again, Shaurya, for doing this session, encouraging us and helping us being guided on the journey of creating a very good business model canvas. So I hope you all have created your product, refined it. Now it's the time to go towards the business side of it, students. All the best for your journey ahead. We'll be continuing our sessions very frequently from now. Now, please try and complete your assignments on time so that it is not pending towards the end. As well as please try to also create, you need to have a good picture of the startup that you are envisioning. So all the best. If you have any doubts, don't feel free to ask us. Please interact with the mentors as much as possible, take their guidance, and like towards the end, yeah, happy innovating and happy tinkering to all of you. Have a good day. Thank you.